Ever heard of a country that was once the largest in Europe, but now you could drive across it in a few hours? A nation that vanished from the map for over a century, only to come back stronger? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into the epic roller coaster story of Lithuania. So how did this whole thing start? Picture this, it's the early Middle Ages. Europe is a chaotic mess of tribes, and deep in the forests of the Baltics, various pagan tribes are just doing their thing. They worship nature gods like Perkunus, the god of thunder, and held sacred groves. For centuries, they resisted attempts by outsiders like the Teutonic Knights to convert them. Then, in the 1230s, a chieftain named Mindaugas decided, hey, maybe if we unite, we can stop getting pushed around. He brought the tribes together, got himself crowned King of Lithuania in 1253, and bam! The Grand Duchy of Lithuania was born. It was the last pagan nation in Europe, a real outlier. Now this is where things get wild. Over the next century and a half, Lithuania didn't just survive, it exploded. Through a brilliant mix of military conquest and strategic marriages, its Grand Dukes expanded their territory at an incredible speed. At its absolute peak in the 15th century, under Grand Duke Vytautas the Great, Lithuania was a titan. We're talking the largest country in Europe. Its lands stretched all the way from the Baltic Sea down to the Black Sea, encompassing all of modern-day Belarus, most of Ukraine, and parts of Poland and Russia. Can you imagine? It was a massive multicultural empire, a powerhouse that dictated politics across Eastern Europe. So, what made it so famous besides its sheer size? Well, for one, its stubborn pagan roots. The fight against the crusading Teutonic Knights is a legendary tale of resistance. Then there's the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth formed in 1569. This wasn't just an alliance, it was a unique political entity, a commonwealth of two nations. It was known for its golden liberty, a system where the nobility had incredible rights and powers, even electing their own king. This union created a vibrant cultural and scientific hub, home to figures like Copernicus who studied there. But this system also had its flaws. The nobility's power often led to political chaos, weakening the state from within. And that weakness eventually led to a tragic twist. By the late 18th century, the powerful neighbors of Russia, Prussia, and Austria saw their chance. They carved up the Commonwealth in a series of partitions. And by 1795, Lithuania, the once mighty Grand Duchy, was completely wiped off the map, absorbed into the Russian Empire. For 123 years, it simply didn't exist as a country. The language, the culture, the very idea of Lithuania was suppressed. But you can't kill an idea. Secret schools taught the Lithuanian language. Book smugglers risked their lives to bring in forbidden texts. And the dream of independence was kept alive in the hearts of the people. Finally, after the chaos of World War I, Lithuania seized its moment and declared independence in 1918. But freedom was short-lived. The nightmare returned with World War II, when it was occupied first by the Soviets, then the Nazis, and then the Soviets again. For the next 50 years, it was trapped behind the Iron Curtain as a Soviet republic. But the Lithuanian spirit of defiance never died. In 1990, it became the very first Soviet republic to bravely declare its independence restored. It was a risky, world-shaking move that inspired others and helped trigger the collapse of the entire Soviet Union. So how's Lithuania doing now? Today, it's a modern, thriving, and fiercely proud member of the EU and NATO. It's a leader in tech, especially fintech and cybersecurity, and is known for its stunning nature, lush forests, serene lakes, and the unique Curonian spit. From a pagan tribe in the forest, to the largest empire in Europe, to a nation that vanished and came back from the dead, Lithuania's story is a powerful testament to resilience, the love of freedom, and the unbreakable spirit of a people who refused to be forgotten. It's a small country with a massive history,